y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video we are doing the DNF book tag. So I was tagged by the wonderful Rana to do this tag. I will put a link to her video in the cards up above. However, this was originally made by Gunpowder Fiction and Plot. If you are unaware, DNF is a term used to describe did not finish, or when you DNF a book, you just put it down and never pick it back up. Jumping right in, do you DNF? Yes, I do. I don't do it terribly often, and I try to usually read about 100 pages before I will DNF a book. But other times just might not be working with it and it gets put down a lot sooner. If you DNF a book, does it count toward books read for the month? Not usually, unless I read like 80% of it or something. I might, but normally no. I may forget to mark it as such on Goodreads, but I don't count it. Is there a difference between DNF and just putting it down for a bit? Definitely. I call it DNF and DNF temporarily. Sometimes I might have a book checked out from the library and I have to return it, but I probably want to pick it back up again later, so I just DNF it temporarily until I can get my hands on it again. Or maybe I'm not vibing with the story at that exact moment. Maybe I'm not in the mood for it. What popular books have you DNF'd? Ooh, okay, so the first one I know will get me some heat is I DNF'd Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins, the third book in the Hunger Games series. Would not get into it. I'm sorry, I read like 190 pages of that book and nothing happened. Nothing. By that point, I knew what was going to be the major ending because someone spoiled it for me. I also knew who Katniss ended up with before I even started the series, so I didn't have any stake in that. So I realized, you know, I don't care enough to finish this and just finally put it down. I also DNF'd the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, and I have a whole video talking about that, which I'll link right here. I also DNF'd Life of Pi, which I didn't realize had as big a following until I joined BookTube, honestly. But this was sold to me as a fantastical adventure story of a boy trapped in a boat with a tiger, and that sounded awesome. Then I started reading it and it was very philosophical and theological. I had no interest to read that for entertainment. What book do you wish you had DNF'd? So I had to kind of search for one, but actually The Queen of Hearts by Kermarie Martin. This is like a medical drama, I guess, and I was thinking it was gonna be like some big mystery involved. No, it's completely based on like romantic elements. And yes, a big tragedy happens, but I just didn't care. I guessed it coming from like a mile away. Every one of the characters in this book was so annoying or two-dimensional and just, I wish I'd put this down. I remember I put in my Goodreads review that this book was like Grey's Anatomy, but too bad I'm more of a Scrubs person. Do you ever re-attempt to read a DNF? Has this ever been successful for you? I don't know if I have. Why am I looking at those? Those are my favorites. Obviously I didn't DNF them. There were some books I tried to read when I was in like 7th or 8th grade that I ended up putting down because I just was immature and couldn't get into them, or like the writing was going over my head, and then I ended up rereading them as an adult. I did that with The Picture of Dorian Gray. I did that with Atonement. I'm sure I did that with other books too, but those are the only two that come to mind. What do you do with books you DNF? I unhaul them. What else am I gonna do with them? Do you choose more or less risky titles because of your stance on DNF? Not really. I mean, I pick up a book if it sounds good to me or if it entices me in some way, and sometimes we vibe and we work and I enjoy it. Other times I don't like it and I DNF it, and you know, it happens. I think I know my taste, but sometimes I don't. Finally, tag 5 BookTube buddies. So for this, I'm going to be tagging Slanted Spines, Morgan's Chaotic World, Rima Reads, I Read Today, and Crystal's Bookish Life. I will put a link to all of their profiles in the description down below. Definitely go check them out. All these ladies make fantastic videos. As always, thank you so much for coming to my channel today, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Bye.